about a good couple of minutes. So that's into a nice little powder now. Beautiful. So we got some chili powder in there, got the coriander, got the cumin. I'm going to add a little bit of turmeric as well. Now turmeric is a fantastic anti-inflammatory. It's really good for you. So I'm going to pop a little bit of this in here. I'm not going to go too crazy with it, but it probably will change the colour of the wholemeal as such, but I'm happy with that. That's absolutely fine. So what we're going to do is going to pop this into the spice box as such. So is it just me, or has there something happened to the stream? How do you mean happened? Oh, did it die? Is it still going? I hope it's going fine. Let's have a look. Let's have a looky. What's going on? It doesn't say anything on my Streamlabs or anything. Or Streamlabs. I mean my stream health. It doesn't say it's dipped or... Still says it's streaming. So... I don't know. Who knows? But I hope you guys... hope it's going okay. So... Oh, it's working now. Okay. No, you're good. Okay. Oh, there we go then. So, refresh, guys. I don't know. I've been having internet issues this last God knows how long. So, I know we have some problems, but I think this is probably one of the first times I've heard that somebody said it's gone down. So, I don't know. It's very strange. I'm definitely trying to get it sorted. I didn't hear your answer to my question. So, basically, what I said, I think it's a fantastic show. It's very entertaining, and basically the contestants on there, you kind of get a false kind of impression about them because they put on an act, don't they? They put on to make mistakes, because otherwise, if it was a show and they didn't make any mistakes, it'd be a bit boring. You wouldn't see them shout, would you? So it is all a bit of a front because it's an entertainment show. So it kind of gives you false opinions about how the chefs really are. Do you know what I mean? So I believe that they purposely make mistakes so he can shout, but because it is a show that they're supposed to make mistakes and he's supposed to get angry and this, that, and the other. But I think it's a good show. It's very entertaining. I don't really watch it like regularly. I've seen it now and again, but you know, I think it's pretty good. Do you know what I mean? Either way, but I can understand why people love watching it. So, is it all okay now? Is it working fine? So, I don't know what's going on with the stream as such, but it seems to be okay. I've had a look, and there hasn't been any dips or any stops. So, maybe it's on Twitch side? I don't know. Maybe it's mine. I don't know. Come Dine With Me is a funniest cooking show. I think I watched that a couple of times, and it makes me cringe sometimes when I look at that. I'm just like, oh my god, what are they doing? Really? Or you get some kind of cheesy person on there who's absolutely hilarious. Oh, it is really funny, honestly. That's a funny show indeed, Tom. Yeah, it's working. Oh, okay, there we go. So we're back to normal. Awesome stuff. Good morning, good sir. Good morning, Warbot. How are you doing, dude? How are things? Are you doing well? It's lovely to see you. Guys, if you're not following Warbot as well, give this good sir a follow. He's a fantastic streamer. Awesome dude. Very happy, positive guy. Go check him out, guys. He's an awesome dude. How are things with you, Warbot? Are you doing well? Good point about Hell's Kitchen. On a couple of occasions, I've seen a chef taste their dish and continue to use a spoon or fork when preparing foods or for dinners. Yeah, I mean, it's a very entertaining show, but it kind of gives you false pretenses of how the chefs really are, because they're probably very good chefs. They just have to make mistakes so that it's entertaining for the show. Do you know what I mean? But it is funny to watch. Jeff, been looking forward to the stream all day yesterday. Oh, I know you have. I said to you, like, yeah, we got the VODs. He's like, no, it's not the same. Love it. It's hilarious. But I hope you're doing well, dude. If you can give yourself a cheeky shout out, Mr. Warbot. Self-promote. That'd be amazing. Otherwise, I'll give you one in a second once I've moved all this stuff around. Radio. The worst thing I saw on that show is a woman dropped the cooked chicken on the floor, picked it up and served it. Oh my goodness, really? Oh dear. That's definitely a no-no. Warbot, stop giving the chef pressure. How do you mean chef pressure? Oh, you mean he wanted to see the shows? Is that what you were on about, Tux? There's no pressure. Never is. It's just happy, chill, awesome streams. Right, so what we're going to do, guys, we're going to get some wholemeal. So I'm going to use a bit of spelt flour. You can use whichever flours you really kind of prefer. It's entirely up to you. But I'm going to use spelt flour, guys. So let's have a look. So, I mean, I'm not going to really weigh this out as such because there isn't really any need to be honest with you. I mean, obviously, if you do a kilo of this, you're not going to have much spice in there. I'm only going to do, like, I'd say 200 to 300 grams roughly. It's not going to be oh so much as such, but that'll do. That's plenty. So, you know, but obviously, if you're going to be doing like large amounts, say for about between 200 and 300 grams, that's absolutely fine. If you do double that, then obviously double the spice up. You're not going to really need to be so specific with this as such. So, you know, whichever. Chef, what is spelt flour? It's basically a wholemeal flour. It's you can get loads of different types of wholemeal flour. It's just a different name and a different grind of it. It's just with different types of varieties of the wheat as such. Jacko, how are you? Hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. How are things? I mean, he says he's been waiting for the stream, so you pressure to do your good stream, or he'll be disappointed. Oh no, I'll just do my stream. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. That's pretty much how I am. I'll just do my stream, and if you guys love it, you love it. There's no pressure here. You could use sunflower oil. Or you mean sunflower? Sunflower? How do you mean sunflower? You mean flour? I'm never disappointed. I need my fix, Tux. Oh my goodness. Right, what we're going to do. Pinch of salt. Now, I haven't got actually much cracked black pepper left, which I forgot to buy on my day off, but that's okay. So I'm going to put about 2 pinches of that in there. Don't know how much we got of this left. I think there's like very little in there, but that's fine. I have a little bit in there. I'm going to go buy some tonight after I finish stream later on. So I'm going to pop all those beautiful spices straight in there as well. So let's get all those nice ground spices in there. I'm going to give this a good mix up. So the spices we ground down, guys, were basically cumin, coriander, just a little bit of chili powder in there as well. And we also had a little bit of turmeric as well going through it, so not too crazy. So what we're going to do, we're going to add small amounts of water to this now. So giving this a bit of a mix up, I'm going to basically just add little by little on water. Don't go too crazy with it. Otherwise, you put too much in, then you're going to add more flour, and then you're going to be adjusting it, and then you're going to have to put more spices in, and such and such, so and so forth, sorry. So just go easy with it, don't go too crazy. So just add a little bit, give it a couple of minutes, and then add a little bit more as well. So what we're making a Indian street food, so a papdi chat. So basically what we're going to have going through there, I'm making these spicy wholemeal crisps. This is my alternative way. Now, they're usually just light crisps going through there. There's all sorts of different varieties of them. We've also got to have some chickpeas going through there. We're going to make some chutney, going to have some yogurt going through there, coriander, some fresh chilies. What else are we making? I keep forgetting. There's such a long list of it. We're going to have some pomegranates going through there as well. We're going to do some curried new potatoes as well, which we're going to roast off and mix through. So it's a kind of like a street food, but we're going to do a rustic version of it, and we're also going to be doing a fancy version as well. So you got a bit of both. So hi chef and chat, Lady Athena, how are you doing? How are things? Hope you are doing well. It's good to see you. Indian from India here, awesome. Very interested to see the results. I think had this last week. Oh really? That's awesome. I know I've never made this dish before, but I don't usually do things traditionally. So before I offend anyone, or if I offend you at all, I do my own kind of take on things. So basically what my stream's all about pretty much is healthier alternative food. So I won't be using any ghee or anything like that, but I will be using some alternatives. So you might think, oh, that's not how you usually do it, but this is how I'm going to be doing it today. So just bear that in mind as well. But I hope you enjoyed the dish. I hope I make it proud. All right, let's have a look. Where are we at now? How is Lady Athena doing? Hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. Welcome back. How is your wonderful Thursday? It is Thursday today, isn't it, guys? Nah, chats don't have a fixed recipe. Okay. And it tastes good, it's good. Yeah, I was looking like for a good recipe to do, or like, not a good recipe as such, but a good idea to do, sorry. And I came across this and I was like, I had a little read into it on Wiki as well, because, you know, I'm very unfamiliar with this kind of cuisine as such, but I had a look through it and they did say like, is it, God, I can't pronounce it very well. Pabdi chat, that there's different varieties and different kind of elements that people kind of put together, so you know you kind of can have a good leeway with it. So I thought that would be quite good for me without upsetting anyone as well, and I can do my healthy kind of foods. So yeah, no. Looking forward to making it, so should be nice and enjoyable for sure. Oh, I have the flu. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I hope you feel better. Get well soon. Make sure you drink plenty of liquids. Get some vitamin C in you. But I hope you feel better very, very soon, Lady Athena. But I really appreciate you popping in. I know you're not very well, but appreciate you actually being here today. So either way, if you do have to go and you need to get some rest, I totally understand. It's not a problem. But appreciate you being here. Appreciate it. Right, so we're going to mix this dough up. So as I said, I love using spelt flour. Do you know the reason why? Look how soft this actually becomes. Now usually when you're using like wholemeal flours, they usually become quite tough and hard. But with spelt flour, they seem to come out really nice and soft. That's why I like making pasta out of spelt flour as well, because they're actually really dead easy to roll. They tend to not dry up as much as the majority of wholemeal flours. I don't know why, but they're just fantastic. I love using spelt flour. It's really good. I can't remember, I think as well, the only thing I didn't like using when I was making wholemeal pancakes was spelt flour didn't work very well for that, so it didn't thicken it as well as it usually does. So whenever I'm making like wholemeal pancakes, then I kind of don't use spelt flour for that as well. It's not going to be a curry as such, no, Mystic Modding, as I said before. We're going to have some like chickpeas going through there, some chilies. It's going to be a mixture of everything really going on with different flavours. I'm going to do some curried new potatoes going through it. Doing some spicy crisps out of that as well. I'm going to have some mint yogurt. Also going to have a red onion and tomato chutney going on. What else we got going on? The fresh coriander going in there as well. There's lots of lovely flavours going through there. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy it for sure. But no, it's not going to be a curry. Most Indian dishes don't really have a fixed recipe, more like guidelines with quite a lot of room for improvising. I'm guessing like majority of the dishes, they have their own different, like, I don't know how to word it. They have like I suppose a base one, but in like in like different regions, they obviously adapt things and they do them in their own kind of way. I suppose that's quite similar over here for like British dishes, or I guess with certain dishes they have certain elements with things.